When Jeff Bezos was born, his parents were still teenagers. His dad was not the greatest father or husband, so after 17 months, they divorced. His mother remarried, and her new husband adopted Jeff. When he was growing up, he loved taking apart toys and putting them back together. And one time when he was just a toddler, he took apart his own crib with a screwdriver. As a child, he spent his summers on his grandparents' ranch, where he did all kinds of chores. He helped fix windmills, vaccinate cattle, and many other things. During high school, he also worked at McDonald's. He worked at the back flipping burgers, but that was not the only thing he learned. This job gave him the opportunity to learn everything he can about customer service, working under pressure, and the value of being a good manager. You can learn responsibility in any job if you take it seriously. You learn a lot as a teenager working at McDonald's. It's different from what you learn in school. Don't underestimate the value of that. I've learned basically everything I've ever needed to know about customer service. At school, he was an excellent student, so after finishing high school, he enrolled in college to become a theoretical physicist. But things were not going well for him. He couldn't keep up with the other students and had a really hard time doing algebra. And even though he was a smart young man, it was just too difficult for him. And one time, he unsuccessfully spent 3 hours on a math problem only to have it solved by a college student in 1 minute. In that moment, he realized that he was never going to become a great theoretical physicist, so he made a lifetime decision to switch his major to computer science. After graduating from college, Jeff Bezos worked different jobs, but in the early 90s, when the internet was rising fast, he saw it as an opportunity that he just couldn't pass. So he quit his high-paying job to sell books online. And everyone thought he was crazy. Even he knew that there was a 70% chance it would fail, but he didn't care. He had a vision of building a gigantic digital bookstore named Amazon, and the company started from his garage. In 1999, Amazon.com became a multi-billion-dollar corporation, and Jeff Bezos became Person of the Year. I didn't think I'd regret trying and failing, and I suspected I would always be haunted by a decision to not try at all. Amazon initially started as an online marketplace for books, but later expanded to selling almost anything that can cross your mind. And today, Jeff Bezos is officially the richest person in the world. But since the beginning, Amazon has failed so many times, and those failures cost billions of dollars. But without failure, innovation could never be possible. So Jeff Bezos was never afraid of failure. Have you ever faced defeat? Have you ever failed at something? It's terrifying, isn't it? Failure is a huge deal. People lose sleep over avoiding it, get really depressed. Families are broken by children not living up to their parents' expectations. But please, set everything aside. Quiet your mind for a second. What do you want from this life? Who do you want to be? What is your idea of successful life? Wake up tomorrow and do everything that's in your power to achieve that. It's a long and painful process. But don't get discouraged. Be consistent. Don't be too hard on yourself. If you are an adult, don't listen to anyone. Not Jeff Bezos, not your mom, dad, uncle, your cat. They have their versions of success, their stories, and you have yours, so start writing it. So what? Maybe you'll fail. But what if you win? So, what's your story?